Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daryl and this is Future Proof. In this channel, I teach you how to invest into cryptocurrencies, how to save your buying power, most importantly, how to be profitable. I already said, I probably need to add how to save your money in crypto in this little bear trend. And look at this. Look at this. I was literally telling you guys that this was another bull trap, that don't be fooled, that don't listen to all these YouTubers telling you that we're bouncing back off from here. And if you appreciate that I've been honest with you guys since day one, and I've always told you guys literally how things are, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so you know exactly when I post a video, and let's get right to it. So the reason I'm making another video so fast today is because I do want to emphasize on what I believe is going to happen next, and I'm pretty confident in that fact. This is still not financial advice. I'm just really trying to save you guys some money and from making some stupid mistakes listening to people that are pretending they know what they're talking about, but they don't know anything of what they're talking about. And it's really important, guys. It's really easy in a bull market to say this is going to go up, this is going to go up, because a lot of things just go up. You know what's really hard? Being able to call things in a bear trend. It's really hard. Not only does it require you to have a good mental state, not only does it require you to not be just biased, not only does it require you to literally see things with an open mind and all the possibilities that could happen, because a lot of the other YouTubers, and I'm not just trying to like bash on YouTubers or anything like that, even though it kind of upsets me at some point that people don't understand the amount of eyes that are on them, and they don't understand how the new people coming into the space value what they say, and they just don't understand that the information that they're pushing out needs to have more substance and it needs to have more truth to it. And a lot of these people, they're just gonna take these trades based on what they're saying. So it requires a level of responsibility when you're giving certain advice, even though they say, or we say, it's not financial advice. So I know like a lot of new people, they know it's not financial advice, but they're still gonna make these mistakes. So that's kind of like what upsets me, and that's kind of what like even me and my Patreon we've been discussing on like how messed up it kind of is. You know, it's like when you have that opium, like you're like any little thing that happens, you're like excited. Oh, we're gonna bounce back off. We're gonna go back up. That's not the case, because like me, I'm a strong believer in balance, and anything that goes up must come down, and there's no good without bad. And like that's my way of doing things. And how do I keep my mind straight in these moments is I meditate, and I literally try to keep myself in control mentally and physically. So yeah, that's one thing I need to share with you guys is just like I really advise a lot of you guys to start meditating and literally take a chill pill in these moments. And yeah, but I'm still gonna be here making these videos. I'm not going anywhere. And if you appreciate that, you know what to do. You know what to do. So let's get right back to things. Hey, and if you guys know, in my past, since like 2 weeks ago, here, told you guys don't be fooled. This is a bull trap. Here, relief rally, bull trap. Here, caution, bull trap, still intact. Here, what no one is telling you about Bitcoin. And here, yesterday, I told you guys that there's a death cross coming. All right, so let's go to the chart and see how this is going. Yesterday, what I saw was because we had this rally here, Bitcoin, that was a little surprise rally. This is called a relief rally. And BTC rallied about 20%, and everybody thought it's over. You know, everybody thought it's over, and everybody got bullish again. Everybody started saying, oh, they're kind of 100% confident it's bullish again. Now everybody's quiet, because guess what? Something happened here. Something happened here. And we might be wondering what happened, right? What happened is we failed to make a higher high. That's what happened. We failed to make a higher high. We're still in this downtrend. Okay, we're making lower highs, and we're almost making lower lows. Here we may have a lower low than here. All right, so understand that no one knows where the price is going, and technical analysis doesn't guarantee where prices are going. It just gives you a better assumption of what direction it might take. And what actually disappoints me is other people that feels that they're so good at technical analysis and they're giving all these confident estimations and they're not accurate. And me, I don't think of myself as the best TA guy out there. I just manage things a different way, and then I just look at them how they are. If you're looking for bullish, this is the thing with TA guys. If you're looking for bullish technicals and you're only looking for bullish reversals, that's what you're gonna see. You know, me, I'm not looking for bullish technicals and I'm not looking for bearish technicals. I'm just looking at the technicals. And I come in here on this channel telling you guys what I see as either if it's bullish technical or if it's bearish technical. That's it. I have really no opinion on this. And like my opinion is only based on after what I see in the charts. And then I come on here and I share with you guys. But it is by no means financial advice. Because it's very easy for when you're making money, you take the credit for yourself, and when you're losing money, you want to blame someone. It's just a natural human behavior. And I'm not into that. I'm just still doing what I'm doing, and why I started doing this in the beginning is to get you guys basically making money, and I'm just literally doing this for free, giving you guys this on YouTube and stuff like that. So I do want to update you guys on what I'm seeing in the chart at the moment. And what currently happened here. Okay, we failed to break this level. You can see this trend line that we've been under, and Bitcoin has been making a lower high and lower high and lower high. All right, and right now I have this on the 2-hour, but I do want to show you guys something. This death cross is still hovering over us. It's still hovering over us, and look how close we're getting. Look how close we're getting. And like I said, if you didn't see my last video, the death cross is going to be when this blue line crosses with this red line. Okay, and this is what considers a death cross. And if you go back in time to when this has happened on the daily, it has resulted in major drops in the price of Bitcoin. And even here, we had a death cross right here and resulted in a 67% dump in Bitcoin. And what I want to show you guys too, that I should have also mentioned in the last video, is if I actually bring this on the 4-hour, you can notice something is that this death cross actually happened and started this major dump that we're seeing here on the 4-hour. And it happened here when Bitcoin was at 57,000. Okay, since we had this death cross on the 4-hour, the price of Bitcoin has never recovered. Understand this. This major dump that we're seeing, that we saw and that we're living right now of about 46% happened after we had this death cross on the 4-hour. I don't tend to look at the 4-hour for death cross, but still you can see the effect of it. And this is why this blue line is under this red line right now. What you need to understand is if this happened on the 4-hour and the price of Bitcoin dumped this amount, imagine when this actually occurs on the 1-hour. Because this is on the 1-hour, it has not occurred yet. But on the 4-hour, you can clearly see that it has occurred over here. Okay, we had a fake cross here. It came right back up, but because this is why it's not 100% valid on the 4-hour. But you can see ever since we had this death cross here on the 4-hour, we have been going down. Okay, and another reason is here where I've been telling all my Patreons, and I was literally explaining to them why I believe this whole scenario is a bull trap, is because of here. Look, the same thing happened when Bitcoin is hovering over like 46,000 and 50,000, and we had this triangle, this pennant. It made us think that we're going up, and then we tanked. This is exactly what we're experiencing again here. Okay, we thought we were going to go up, and then we tanked. Very similar, very similar. So like, I really want to reiterate this, that like we had a death cross on the 4-hour, and since then, okay, the price of Bitcoin had fell about 40%. Now imagine when this happens on the 1-hour. Okay, I'm really just trying to save you guys money and literally saving you from making mistakes. I used to make these mistakes before I became more experienced at trading. Okay, this is something like crypto is an opportunity of a lifetime. Do not get me wrong. The market may crash, but it's gonna come back harder. Like Bitcoin went to 20,000, tanked to 3,000, and then went all the way up to 60,000. This is crypto. This is just how it is. Okay. And by understanding that, you literally can save yourself a lot of headache. And just by understanding and accepting that it is a very volatile asset. If you're just in denial, it's going to hurt you much more when something like that happens. And yes, El Salvador is making Bitcoin a legal tender, 100%. But let me tell you something. All right. The top of Bitcoin in this bull run, you knew what happened? The biggest news in crypto ever was when Coinbase went public. Okay. And guess what it did? That was the peak. That was the peak. In 2017, in 2018, the biggest news in crypto back then was the CME futures being launched. And guess what? As soon as that launched, they started shorting Bitcoin. And then that created, ever since that happened, is when the price of Bitcoin. So what does this mean? Is that good news doesn't always mean it's good news. This is just how crypto is. Okay. And the reason I'm saying this is because this is something that I had to explain to some of my patrons as well. It's not like it doesn't mean anything. It's good for a longer term of the Bitcoin price. But in the short term, I only trust in the technicals and what the technicals are telling me. Okay. And what the technicals are telling me right now is that we're going to go face a death cross, which could literally drop the price of Bitcoin to 20,000 and even 14,000. All right. And that's just what the technicals are saying. I'm not trying to create FUD. I'm not trying to scare people and so on. I'm just literally showing you guys what I'm seeing to help you guys. All right. On top of that, on top of this death cross, I see something very, very bad. And I haven't mentioned this before, but I need to mention it now. What I see that is extremely bad is this head and shoulder pattern right here. Right here. Very bearish. Very, very bearish. This is very bearish, guys. And I don't know what to tell you guys. This is just a combination of a bunch of bearish trends. This is just a confirmation of a bunch of bearish trends and a bunch of bearish technicals. So it's very hard for me to be bullish. How do you want me to be bullish when I see only bearish technicals? If I'm literally coming out and telling you guys I'm bullish, I'm literally lying to your face. And I'm not going to do that. And I don't care if, like, for the likes and so on, like other people do, because I care about my integrity. Like this is all just bearish. This is all just bearish. And for me and my Patreons, like, believe it or not, like, this is gonna sound bad, and I don't care how you guys take it. We don't care if the price of Bitcoin tanks, because we already took most of our money and we're sitting in stablecoin and we're ready to buy this dip because we know that crypto's not going anywhere. And that's how you're profitable trading. And if you didn't do the same, then you haven't been watching my videos and you haven't been taking my warnings seriously. Okay. This is what I see in the charts. We have a head and shoulder pattern. We have a death cross coming. And we have a CME futures gap that needs to be filled. 2 CME futures gaps that needs to be filled. Okay? So one's at 25,000, one's at 24, 25,000, and one's at like about like, I think 14, 15,000. So this is just my view. Don't hate the messenger. I'm just trying to literally, for the newbies out there, I'm sorry if you guys have been getting wrecked. And honestly, if you haven't learned from this scenario and situation, then it was a waste of time. You need to learn from your mistakes and understand that only you should have your own back. And you cannot just make trades depending on what people say. And right now is a very important time for you all to watch how other YouTubers behave and what they tell you, okay? Because it's very easy for everyone to be right in a bull market when everything is going up. But it's really hard to see who's right in a bear trend when things are going down. That's all that I have for you guys today. If you appreciate my honesty and me sharing my view and me trying to save you money, you know what to do. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this with your friends, share this on your social media, share this with people so they can actually get advice from or hear from someone that's actually being honest and actually trying to save them money. All right. This is all that I have for you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe. And most importantly, future proof.